Hi, my name is Ola Onabulé, and I'm a singer-songwriter and record producer. Today I'm going to show you a couple of mic technique do's and don'ts. I'm going to be showing you this. I'm going to be illustrating this with my Neumann KMS105. First of all, the most important do's and don'ts are when you hold your microphone and pull it from the mic stand, don't pull it towards you. Because often enough, I've had experiences where the mic lead isn't perfectly connected to the mic and it comes undone. So don't pull the mic towards you, pull it up and out through the space at the top of the mic holder, like so. Now, when you do that, it's most likely to give a little click or a little pop. So the right thing to do is to put your hand over the top of it so you can kind of feel and finesse the release of the mic from the mic holder so you don't get that little pop, which might result in a sound. So you hold that like that, you pull it towards you, no pop, and then you ease it away and you're off. So that's the main thing, because often enough, that's the first thing you do when you get on stage or when you want to, interact with the mic in that way, away from the mic holder. So that's the first thing. The second thing not to do is when you hold or grip the mic is not to go too close to where the capsule is. If you hold the capsule around the bottom end, you change the directional qualities of the microphone and you make it a microphone that receives all the sound from all around it, or you change it to an omni pattern, which means that you increase the chances of feedback or howl round. So that's the next thing to do, is to make sure you don't end up holding the microphone like that, unless you're looking for that specific effect, which I've seen some rappers do. They'll hold the mic like that and they'll get it to that point where it's, just on the edge of feedback for whatever reason. But if that's not what you're looking for, if you're looking for a clean, pristine sound, then the best thing to do is just to hold the mic somewhere around there. The third important thing not to do is at any point during using a microphone is to tip the end down like that, such that it points at the monitor. Because if that happens, once again, you'll get howl round. So always keep your mic as pointed away from any speakers that might be on stage, monitors that might be on stage. You reduce the chance of having feedback then. Now, things that are about your performance are getting used to the idea of loud sounds, big noises that you're about to make. A big ah, as opposed to a gentle ooh. A big sound, it's nice to just gently ease the mic away. As you get better and better at performing live on stage, you'll figure out exactly how much distance creates this sense of balance, whereby it's almost like you're mixing yourself. You're doing the equivalent of what an engineer would do with a fader. If you suddenly started screaming, most engineers who are sensitive to what's happening on stage will just maybe ease the fader back ever so gently. Well, you can help them in that job by doing some of that internal balancing yourself, by moving the mic back and forth. If you've got a really, really intimate lyric that you want to sing, you can bring it close. Now, this particular mic is a condenser mic, and so doesn't ever really need to do that thing which singers over the years have traditionally done with dynamics, where you're literally eating the mic. You don't need that, because too much proximity with this will create a kind of muffled, not particularly clear sound. About an inch or two away will give you the same effect. A warm, intimate sound without it sounding muffled is a good place to be. And you can go as far, because it's a condenser and it's quite sensitive, you can go as far back as you need to for the desired effect. If you're singing a really loud, really sustained, probably even crescendoing long notes, like a you can do that sort of thing. You can gauge how much distance you need from mic to mouth. And then there's some other simple, probably self-evident things that are important to observe when you're using a mic. One of the things that we should learn as part of our training as singers in the modern era of using mics rather than singing into simple open ambient spaces without a microphone is controlling our plosives, our P and B sounds. So if you're going to say, please, 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 baby, putting as much power and emphasis behind your P might have emotional intensity, but unfortunately they're going to cause the sound engineer and your audience a few problems. So learning how to control one's plosives becomes an important part of modern mic technique. So please, 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 still the same intensity, but I'm softening the please sound. If I were going to say, you better do, I also would prefer to go with a better do. So I'm still saying the B sound, but I'm easing off on it. And maybe the last essential thing to notice is thinking about one's sibilance when you're using microphones. Once again, in particular with stage condensers like this, an intense sibilant sound will once again cause your engineer and quite possibly many people in your audience a problem. So thinking about that when you're singing. So singing something like, see the snake that's over there, might be a problem if you were singing the S's as intensely as that. But singing them, see the snake over there, eases up on those S's and means that your sound comes across a bit more naturally. Those are a few of my mic technique pointers. I hope they're useful to you. Check out this amazing mic. This is the one I use on stage wherever I go. It's the KMS105. My name's Ola Onabulé. Thank you very much. Take care.